Okay, for this bit of homework help, I'm doing something from the end of the chapter, chapter 6. I'm doing number 60, so if you'll have that handy, pull that out, pause this video if you need to. You are given this problem. When 1 mole of KBr solid decomposes to its elements, 394 kilojoules is absorbed. Now we know that the word absorbed automatically implies delta H is positive. In other words, it's an endothermic reaction. So write the balanced thermochemical equation. So the decomposition of potassium bromide, and we only want 1 mole. That's what the problem says. So we're going to have potassium, and we're going to have some bromine. Well, bromine is diatomic, okay? But we only want 1 mole of potassium bromide. So we're just going to fictitiously say that we want half of a molecule there. And that is delta H equals positive 394 kilojoules. Okay. Now part B says, what happens when it's formed from its elements? 10 kilograms when it's formed. Okay, so let's set up the equation. And we want to know what is delta H when it's formed. What is the heat? What is the heat? Okay. So we've got 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. And if you're not sure about where to go next, don't forget, everything can be converted to a mole. So 1 mole of potassium bromide from the periodic table is 119 grams. Now, here's where we have something just a little tiny bit new. So 1 mole of KBr gives you 394 kilojoules. But this time, we're actually running this equation the opposite direction. And when you do the reaction the opposite direction, delta H is automatically, its sign is automatically switched around backwards. So negative 394 kilojoules. And just one more thing, when you're doing thermochemical equations, if this number is a 2 here, this number is a 2 here. If this number is a 3, this number is a 3. Okay, but in this equation, they were telling you that you only have 1 mole. So this is a 1. Okay, and I know that you know how to do things on your calculator so you can figure out that answer. So be careful about things on problems where it says we're going to either form it, we're going to form that compound, or it decomposes. Okay, think about which direction that equation is going to go. If it's decomposing, it's going this way. If it's forming from its elements, it's going this way.